So as you've seen, we just got off a ferry. That ferry, actually. This is my new buddy here. His name's Philip. Yes, Philip. It's correct. Anyways, we are in, I'll have to look at my phone to get the pronunciation. Itsukushima Island, and basically it's famous for its floating, well, what's called a floating shrine, because it's out in the water. It's probably one of the most famous things you'll see in Japan, mainly because if you Google image anything, you always see this. Unfortunately for us, which I'll show you here if we go to this water's edge. I don't know if you can see, but that big square structure you can see is actually the shrine. It's under repair at the moment, and so we basically can't see it. So it's usually like one of the most awesome scenes when you see it here at night, or at sunset and it's all, but sure, whatever. The scenery is pretty amazing out here. It's like it's an island off the south of well, Hiroshima's that direction and the land's there, so it's about 20 minutes outside Hiroshima, and then you cross over in the ferry. But if you have a JR pass, which we got, the ferry and the train and everything is all included, so which is pretty awesome, I have to say. So I'll show you the shrine and its glory of plastic and metal structure whenever we get closer. And yeah, this is meant to be an amazing video, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. But we'll do some awesome stuff either way. We'll climb the mountain and we'll do everything what we can, and we'll see. So whenever something awesome happens, I'll pick a camera up again. One thing I forgot to say was, just like Nara, this place is full of deer, wild deer that come down from the mountains. It's kind of strange because I didn't really even realise that until we landed. I remember seeing something about it before in Chris Broad's video, but I forgot. So yeah, so there's deer here as well. I don't know if they buy for crackers. I haven't seen anybody selling crackers, so I'm not really sure, but we will find out, because there's no same as Nara. It's actually really good crack. They actually feed them and stuff. But yeah, I know all you guys are probably waiting on car content, but that's coming. So until that comes, you're going to have to deal with all this. Actually, just past this thing. It's pretty cool. It's a robot that makes maple things. I don't know. They look like maple leaves, so I'm sure they're made of maple. What the hell are you eating, you madman? Yes, lad. This is pretty awesome. So beautiful. You'd not think you're in Japan. So this is the temple we came all the way to see. Yay! I'm sure it looks amazing underneath all that. Supposedly they light it up at night and it looks like a bit mad, but awesome. Fake it, we'll just go and explore the area instead and maybe feed some deer. Although I have heard that the deer are a bit cheekier here and they try and eat everything, basically like everything. So
someone eat a receipt.
Yeah, I had a receipt. I think I filmed it. That was a paper of some description, I know.
And then tried to eat a bit of plastic and it wasn't to his liking.
But yeah, I think he actually ate the receipt, weirdly enough. But yeah. Jesus, it's another very warm day. I have to say, this place looks awesome. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but there's traditional music and drums. It's probably part of the monks' ceremony. Actually, I see a monk there. I wonder if I can zoom in. So what they're doing? Stand there having the bants. Let's go and see if we can have a bants off them. So when I think about Japan, at least outside of the car scene and the crazy city life, this is the type of scenes that I think of. It's the Japanese maple, rivers running, guys wearing hats like that, rivers running under like orange bridges, like. If you're into Japanese culture outside of the car scene, this is, in my opinion, the best of it. Like, look at that. Beautiful. Siobhan's just embracing it as well. It's just, I don't know if you can see. Just sitting on a rock. Yeah. If you do come to Japan and you want to escape the city life, you need to start just venturing outside of this, outside of Tokyo, outside of Osaka, and just go to places like this and see proper Japan. Fair enough, there is a lot of tourists, a lot of tourism, a lot of tourists in general, yeah, but you capture wee moments like this here and you feel like you're just, I don't know, I feel like you've just been transported. I think the crow agrees. Yeah. Look outside the box when you come to Japan. So we've climbed what felt like Mount Everest. And we're going to go the rest of the way on these crazy little... what do you call them? Cable?
Gondola?
Yeah, gondola. I don't know.
Call them gondolas.
Gondolas. Cable cars. Cable cars?
Yeah.
Cable cars. This heat is very hard to concentrate. So, just about to get on these things, and hopefully there's aircon. There's actually aircon on them. Fine.
No, there's no aircon on them.
Oh, there's no aircon on those. Faking it by shooting it on through this thing.
Stand here.
Overhead. So this like cools it down, and then it's kind of like freaky enough. It's kind of like you're sitting here waiting on it to go.
On the tools just in case we get stuck.
Jesus, this is like a roller coaster. Oh my god.
I think this tree, like these trees that they're around, we're gonna have to cut down.
Oh, it's going to beat them.
On the wrong side. Imagine this was just like available to you. Like imagine you were just sitting at home one day and just been like, do you know what? I fancy a wee go on a wee rope ride.
What the f are you talking about?
But like you're not gonna get, you don't get this in Ireland. Like, you should get this in Ireland. It's
Ladies
totally
and gentlemen,
possible.
my wife, Siobhan. Holy shit, this is awesome.
Look how long it is.
Jesus.
Whoa.
You can't even see the end of it in the camera. It's nuts, eh?
Oh look, there's air holes at the bottom too.
We should play a game of waving to the other cable cars, see if they wave back.
But they're definitely Westerners, so it's quite possible.
Ugh, they're Westerners, eh? Nobody cares with them.
It could be like different foreign national. Here, do you want a jelly?
Just getting dirty looks instead. So we travelled from all the way down there.
Here we are.
This is pretty awesome. We're just coming into the station.
Like a deer. A doe.
You need to stop. This is pretty. Jesus.
This feels safe.
So mental, the amount of construction and all, isn't it? Look at this amount of beams. Whoa. So it turns out that was the midway point. So we still have a good bit to go. We get on another cable car up here, I think. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's another cable car. So glad we didn't walk this. Whoa. So are we going across there? Jesus. I feel like I'm going to die. Irish people are not made for this. This guy looks exactly how I feel right now. This is the summit. This is what we walked up a mountain for. More shrines. God, I feel like I'm going to die. Can we see anything? So yeah, this is just yet another Japanese shrine. Is there a vending machine though? That's the question. I don't see one. God damn it. Smoke machines on, these guys are ready to party here.
Huh?
I have no idea what's going on here, but I did laugh. What the God, I love Japan. So this was my mountain adventure and trekking up this crazy Japanese mountain, or island even, I suppose you'd call it, more than a mountain, or mountain on an island, I don't know. But either way, it was pretty awesome. Tomorrow night we're actually heading to a place called Marina Hop, which is kind of like the Daikoku Futu of Hiroshima. So hopefully we'll see some awesome Japanese cars and culture down that way as well. And yeah, and if there's anything else happens in the meantime, I'll sure to film. But this is pretty cool. It's totally worth the trek up. It was long and very tiring, but totally worth it. So, until I lift this camera again, take it easy. So when you come to Japan and you don't get a chance to visit all the big shops, you're nearly always guaranteed to see something cool down the back streets. So don't be afraid to go wandering around and basically take a look at all the little side streets and the alleyways, because Japan's a pretty safe place and there's never really anything that happens. So go wandering around, because I have a little gem for you. This is basically the original Godzilla. Well, not really, because the 32 is the original Godzilla, but you'll know what I mean when you see it. What a beautiful bit of machinery. This thing is probably, I think I would nearly say, everybody's dream car. Oh, so good. That badge right there means everything. So this is a Nissan Skyline. It's the original GTR and probably the most sought after. Everybody thinks of R34s and 32s, but for me, this is a GTR. Wow. I'm kind of a bit lost for words, to be honest, because you don't see stuff this clean. Like in Ireland, they do exist, but just to walk down the street and see one just sitting there. I'm actually in somebody's garage technically, so I'm kind of trespassing, but he left his garage door open, so I think, to be honest, most ghost garages will be closed around this time of day, so I think he kind of wants people to see his car. But yeah, beautiful. I'm going to try and get some beauty shots here. This guy's obviously a bit of a legend, because he's got his Harley Davidson. Let's see if we can see it here. He's working on his Harley here now. There's also a cafe racer style Honda here, which is pretty amazing, as well as this little thing. But yeah, don't be afraid to take walks down the streets and the back roads, because it's gems like that there that you'll find, and it's totally worth it, because this thing is just amazing.